Not backing down. President Trump facing a new battle in his own political party as top Republicans are pushing back on his plan to impose tariffs on steel and aluminum. So what happens next? Here now is Republican Congressman Jason Lewis from Minnesota. He is on the House Budget Committee. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. So we feel like this is an opening salvo in a negotiation. Do you think that the president is really committed to this idea of 25% steel tariffs? Or do you feel like he's negotiating with NAFTA and everyone else?
I don't know, but he has a history of doing that. He's taken out a very tough position on North Korea, on DACA, for instance, only to begin as a starting point for some adjustments later on. And that may very well be the end game here. We'll see what happens.
I mean, is there any proposal on legislation, or you've seen any working of an executive order? I mean, it seems like it was sort of an idea that while he keeps talking about it, he just talked about it a few minutes ago, we heard it again. But to get the ball rolling, what sort of action would you need to see?
Well, are you talking about legislative action?
Yeah,
we
I mean,
haven't
like
seen
if he were
any
going
of
to do
that.
it, he'd have to write something up, and
And obviously, he has authority to do that for national security purposes, to enact these tariffs. Some people say that gets abused, but I really don't see a whole lot of legislative action forthcoming in the immediate future. I think this thing is going to play out like a number of other negotiations have played out. So I think everybody's sort of on hold for now and just see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, you brought up immigration and DACA as well. It seems like in that case, though, the president came out, and he made the offer for 3 times as many Dreamers, to get basically amnesty versus what President Obama had said. But we haven't seen it pushed much further beyond that. I mean, that was sort of the opening salvo, and it hasn't gone anywhere. Why is that, or is there movement behind the scenes?
Well, that is true, and that's because the Democrats won't come along. But instead of just negotiating the 730,000, or in the president's case, 1.8 million, the president said, I will do this for DACA, but I want enhanced border security. I want an end to chain migration, into the visa ladder. He put other conditions on, quote, on the deal, as it were. And I think there's a lot of that in this trade negotiation, whether it's for NAFTA or whether it's for something else. We'll see what happens. But I do think he sort of flipped the tables on the Democrats, who wanted this to be a debate just about the deferred action. Instead, it became a larger debate, which the president, I think, was wise to do.